Yes. So database applications, we know already what is database. What is database? Collection of interrelated files or data, we call it as a database. Okay. So let us see where we are going to apply these databases. Okay. We already know in student database, okay, and also banking database. In banks databases they are going to use, and here for banking all types of transactions. For banking all types of transactions. What are the all types of transactions? What are the all types of transactions? Huh? Like customer information. Yes or no? Like customer information. Inka? Credit card information. I said in a banking only single file is available. No. Many files are available. That we call it as a database, right? Yes or no? So, for banking, data files, one is customer related file, which is exclusively available for customers. The information will be of only the customers on that file. Okay. Next, coming to the next one, loans. So who had taken the loans, that information available in this file. Okay, this is file 2. Next, credit card information, who are applied or who are got the received the credit card information, credit cards. Okay, that information will be available in this file, and debit card information. Like that, many informations of transaction history. So this we call it as a database. That is why database is nothing but it is a collection of interrelated files. These are interrelated files. Without the customer, there will be no loan. Yes or no? Without the customer, there will be no credit card history. Without the customer, there is no transaction histories. Yes or no? With the help of customer only, we are going to fetch the data. Okay. What is the purpose of DBMS? We can view once again the data. We can view once again the files. We can manipulate the data. We can delete the data. Yes or no? So here in banking database, a number of collection of files like customer related files, loan related files, credit card, transaction history. These files we call it as a for all type of transactions in banking, it is going to use. Database going to be used. Is it clear? Yes or no? Next, second one, in airlines. In airlines. Okay. For what purpose in airlines databases are used? For what purpose databases are used in airlines, ma? For reservation purpose, passenger information, flights information, departure, arrival. Yes or no? All the information files will be available one database for airlines. Is it clear? Yes or no? So if we are having some thousands of records or 100 records, means we can maintain in Excel sheet. Why we are going for database here? Because we are having some millions of record information. That's why we are choosing the database. A database where a place all the files will be stored. From that files we can retrieve, we can fetch the data. Is it clear? Next, third one, for universities. Take your university as example, J&K. All the student information will be available in J&K or not. For each and every student, you will be having one unique roll number. Will you are having same roll numbers? No. Okay. If you are having some 1000 students, means 1000 student roll numbers are different. Yes or no? For registration purpose, student has to register to the course. Okay. Registration files, grades, they will be processing your results. Marks information, student information, staff information, all that will be maintained in university database. Is it clear? Yes or no? Next one. What is the next one? In sales. Customer product purchases. Nowadays we are familiar with the sales, Amazon, Flipkart, all the apps. Yes or no? So all ఇది రాదమ్మా. So if you open your Amazon website, okay, Amazon app open cheste meeku akkada customer related information will be available. Like that many customers will be there, not only 100,000, right? Many million customers will be there. That information will be available, right? So in sales, customer related information, and if you observe in our apps product, so నేను ఎప్పుడో 2010లో పర్చేస్ చేసిన products information will also available in our apps, right? Yes or no? In Flipkart or Amazon, whatever the apps. Is it clear? Next, purchases, products, everything information. In sales also, databases will be used. For what purpose they are using? For customer information, product purchasing information, products information. Okay, is it clear? Yes or no? Next, manufacturing. So this is used for production, inventory, orders, supply chain. These were used for companies, big organizations, for production. Okay, inventories, machineries, products, all the information files will be maintained by whom? Manufacturing database. Okay. Next, human resources things. Nothing but this human resources database application will maintain employee records, employee name, employee ID, employee salary. Is it clear? Employee branch, all the information. Next, for salaries, tax deductions, these were used. So these are the applications of DBMS. What are the applications of DBMS? Banking, airlines, universities, sales, manufacturing, human resources. Okay, clear? Yes or no? So what is the definition of DBMS? It is a software package which is used to define, manipulate, retrieve and manage data in a database. Clear? So these are the applications. What is the meaning of applications? So this DBMS or database, where we are going to use? In airlines, in education purpose, in universities, okay, for purchasing like apps, and sales, human resources, manufacturing, and also for banking. Is it clear? Yes or no? Next. So these are the popular DBMS softwares. Okay, popular DBMS software, definitely you have to note down this. They may ask in your interviews, what are the popular software DBMS? Okay, is it clear? So note down this one. First one is MySQL. What is the full form of SQL? Structured query language. So this is MySQL is a software. So it is a one popular DBMS system. Next, coming to the next one, Microsoft Access, Oracle, PostgreSQL, Database, Fox Pro, SQLite, IBM DB2, Office Base, okay, MariaDB. Like that, many softwares are available. Okay, popular softwares. Note down this one. If you are not visible, last benches, come and sit here. First bench is free. Get up all. Yes ma, come here. First and second are free. I said to get up. Come and sit here. Ikkada randi. Last bench lo ayana okkade unnadamma. Levandi. ఇక్కడ కూడా ఉన్నాయి, ఫస్ట్ సెకండ్. Finished? Finished? Next. So this is very important topic, purpose of DBMS. Why we need to go for DBMS? Okay. So before going to see this, the purpose of DBMS, we should learn about the file system approach. Okay. File system approach. So before going to see the purpose of DBMS, we are going to see the file system approach. Okay. So ఎందుకు DBMSకి వెళ్ళాలి, ఎందుకు ఫైల్ సిస్టమ్ యూజ్ చేయొద్దో నేను చెప్తాను, ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను, క్లియర్గా వినండి. లాస్ట్ బెంచెస్ ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ స్టిల్ నాయిస్. So in early days, before like 1990s, 1980s, they adopted DBMS, right? In history we have seen dominant DBMS paradigm was introduced in 1980s to 1990s. From that time onwards, DBMS was used perfectly. So before that, they used to use before 1960s, they used to use the file system approach. What is the name? File system approach. File system approach. So see here, in file system approach, like user user 2, user 3. Okay, so here one file is student file, one file is subject file, the other file is marks file. Okay, how many files are there here? 3 files. What are the file names? Student, subject, marks. Student, subject, marks. Okay. Now if you observe here, in a same database or same files, okay, so this we call it as a collection of files. File system approach is nothing but it is a collection of files. Okay, so here file 1 is student file, file 2 is subject file, and file 3 is marks file. In student file, like roll number will be there, name will be there, subject will be there, marks will be there. Yes or no? Untaya ive student related with, and course name. Here subject ID, subject name, and course. Here also you can write course. Next marks, roll number, student name, next course, marks. Okay, ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ చెప్పండి. In first file we have the information of student, roll number, name, subject, marks, course also. Okay, in second file lo ఏమేమి ఉన్నాయి? subject ID, subject name, and course. In marks, as usual, roll number will be there, okay, and student name, course, marks. If you observe here, one thing is there. What is that? Here, if you observe, the information is repeated. Yes or no? Indulo roll number undi, marks lo roll number undi. ఓకే, ఇందులో నేమ్ ఉంది, మార్క్స్లో నేమ్ ఉంది. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ కూడా సబ్జెక్ట్ ఉంది, ఇందులో సబ్జెక్ట్ ఉంది, అందులో కూడా సబ్జెక్ట్ ఉంది. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఆర్ యూ గెట్టింగ్ మై పాయింట్? దట్ మీన్స్ ద డేటా ఈజ్ రిప్లికేటెడ్, ద డేటా ఈజ్ రిప్లికేటెడ్, ద డేటా ఈజ్ డూప్లికేటెడ్ ఇన్ different files are different but the data is same. Yes or no? So what is the meaning of this one? What is the use of this one? Data replicate avute manchida amma? It is an advantage or disadvantage? Disadvantage, right? Data is duplicated means what is the use of this one? That means a same data is repeated everywhere. Ante emavutadi? Em disadvantage? Size. Yes or no? The same data is duplicated, repeated. ఇప్పుడు మనదే ఫోన్ తీసుకున్నామా, ఇమేజెస్ ఉన్నాయి, డూప్లికేట్స్ ఉంటే మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు డిలీట్ ఫర్ స్పేస్. ఓకే, నౌ files in your laptops, more files are available. Okay, it is showing some space alert. What you are going to do? You are going to delete unnecessary files. Okay, so that means here the data is duplicated in different files are different, but the same data is duplicated in every file. Okay, this will happen in file system approach. ఏమవుతుంది ఫైల్ సిస్టమ్ అప్రోచ్లో? The same data is duplicated in different files. This is advantage or disadvantage? Advantage or disadvantage? Advantage or disadvantage? Enduku? Because the same data is repeated in every file. అవసరం లేదు కమ్మా, మనకు సైజ్ స్పేస్. ఇప్పుడు మనం మొబైల్స్ పర్చేస్ చేసేది 126 GB ఎందుకు పర్చేస్ చేస్తున్నాం, 256 ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నాం చెప్పండి? బికాజ్ వీ నీడ్ మోర్ సైజ్ అండ్ స్పేస్, రైట్, టు స్టోర్ అవర్ ఫైల్స్. ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? సిమిలర్లీ హియర్ ఆల్సో we are going for the this file system approach means we are having many disadvantages with the file system approach. That's why we go for database management system. Okay, what are the disadvantages of file system approach? The data is duplicated each and every file. Okay, data anedi repeated in each and every file lo ante enti? It is a big disadvantage. Yes or no? Disadvantage or advantage? So this is a big disadvantage. To overcome this one, we go for purpose of database management system. To overcome this one, we go for database management system. Are you getting? Yes or no? So before 1960s లో కదా మనం స్టార్ట్ అయింది DBMS. Yes or no? ఎప్పుడు స్టార్ట్ అయింది? అందుకే హిస్టరీ చెప్పాను, అందుకే రాయించానమ్మా. ఓకే, ఇన్ 1960s who invented this one DBMS? At General Electric, right? So before that one, what approach is there? File system approach. So we are having many disadvantages with the file system approach. That's why to overcome these problems we go for purpose of database management system. So there are many disadvantages. I'll explain one by one. Okay, as of now remember what is file system? It is a collection of files. So we are having many disadvantages with the file system. That's why we choose database management system. Okay, let us see one by one what are the disadvantages we are having with the file system approach. Is it clear? Yes or no? DBMS kante mundu emundamma? File system approach. So we are facing some disadvantages, issues with the file system approach. That's why we go for database management system. Enduku? What is the disadvantage? Main disadvantage cheppandi. Main disadvantage cheppandi. Data is repeated in every file. That means we'll be getting some noisy data. ఇప్పుడు ఏ ఫైల్లో నుంచి రిట్రీవ్ చేయాలో కూడా తెలియదు కదమ్మా, రిపీటెడ్ ఉంటే. అర్థమైందా? ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ స్టూడెంట్ నేమ్ ఉంది, ఈ ఫైల్లో నుంచి నాకు మార్క్స్ కావాలంటే ఈ ఫైల్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అంతా వస్తుంది కదా, అది నాకు వేస్టే కదమ్మా. unnecessary data will be available. Yes or no? So to overcome that problems we go for purpose of database management system. Is it clear? So we are facing some issues with the file system approach. We need to go for database management system. So note down this one first. File system approach. It is a collection of files It is a collection of files which is stored in hard disk, which is stored in hard disk, which is stored in hard disk. Some fields are duplicated, some fields are duplicated, some fields are duplicated in more than one file, which leads to data redundancy, which leads to data redundancy. Which leads to data redundancy. There are some drawbacks. There are some drawbacks. Are there? To store a data in the file system. To store a data in a file system. To store a data in a file system. Now put heading as disadvantages of file system. Look at here. What are the disadvantages? The first disadvantage is data redundancy and inconsistency. ఇవి వినాలమ్మా, అన్ని ఇంటర్ రిలేటెడ్ ఉంటాయి. DBMS వినకపోతే మీరు నష్టపోతారు, నేను కాదు. Yes, first one is data redundancy and data inconsistency. What is the first drawback? What is the disadvantage of file system? In that first one is data redundancy and inconsistency. Data redundancy and inconsistency. Now look at here, what is the meaning of data means. In file system we have seen the what is the disadvantage. File system lo disadvantage enti? Data is duplicated. In some fields data is duplicated, right? So redundancy is nothing but duplication of data. What is the meaning of redundancy? What is the meaning of redundancy? Duplication of data. What is the meaning of redundancy? Duplication of data. Okay, so we are having repeated fields means we cannot retrieve the fields properly. Okay, so that's why we go for DBMS. And one more word is there, inconsistency. Okay, what is the next word? Inconsistency. What is the first drawback? I said data redundancy and inconsistency. Redundancy means duplication of data. Duplication of data. Redundancy is nothing but brackets lo raskondi, running notes raskondi. Duplication of data. Redundancy is nothing but, repeat with me ma. What is redundancy? Next one, inconsistency. Now look at here, for inconsistency, two files are there. Okay, if a student is studying in two departments like mathematics and some music departments are there. How many departments? Okay, a student is going for two courses like mathematics, one is music department. How many? What are that? Mathematics పక్కన నేను పిలవను, ఎటు చూస్తున్నావు బయటికి. How many departments are there? Two departments. What are that? Mathematics and music. Okay, now the same student will be having the information like student roll number, name, marks. Okay, and here also in music department roll number, name, marks. ఇక్కడ 2 ఉన్నాయమ్మా. 2 డిపార్ట్మెంట్స్లో ఏమున్నాయి? స్టూడెంట్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్, రోల్ నెంబర్ ఉంది, నేమ్ ఉంది, మార్క్స్ ఉంది. మ్యూజిక్లో కూడా నేమ్ ఉంది, రోల్ నెంబర్ ఉంది, మార్క్స్ ఉంది. Now if I want to process a results, okay, if I want to process a results, okay, so when I am going to process results, this person, I want to update the results of these 2 departments, okay na? ఈ 2 డిపార్ట్మెంట్ రిజల్ట్స్ నేను వస్తేనే కదమ్మా మనకి రిజల్ట్ పాస్ ఆర్ ఫెయిల్ అనేది తెలిసేది. yes or no? Now these 2 department, if I want to update a marks for the student, means the student has to update 2 department marks, then only will be getting the result. ఇప్పుడు ఒకట అప్డేట్ అయింది ఇంకోటి అవ్వలేదంటే వస్తుందమ్మా రిజల్ట్స్? ఒక సబ్జెక్ట్ పాస్ అయ్యారు, ఇంకో సబ్జెక్ట్ మార్క్స్ అప్డేట్ అవ్వలేదు, డ్యూ టు సమ్ సిస్టమ్ ఫెయిల్యూర్, డ్యూ టు సమ్ హార్డ్వేర్ ఇష్యూస్, వాట్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్ నౌ? ఏమవుతుంది? ఇందులో అప్డేట్ అయిపోయింది, మార్క్స్ సమ్ 90 వచ్చాయి, ఇందులో అప్డేట్ చేయాలి నేను ఒక 100 మార్క్స్, బట్ హియర్ ఇన్ మిడిల్ సమ్ సిస్టమ్ ఎర్రర్ ఆర్ సిస్టమ్ ఇష్యూ అక్కర్డ్, హార్డ్వేర్ ఫెయిల్యూర్ అయింది. ఇప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? రిజల్ట్ ఏమొస్తుంది? ఫెయిల్ అని వస్తుందా? రిజల్ట్ అసలు రాదు కదమ్మా. ఎందుకు? నా డేటాబేస్లో ఈ 2 రిజల్ట్స్ వస్తేనే పాస్ ఆర్ ఫెయిల్ అని చూపించాలి. బట్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్ హియర్? అర్థమైందని చెప్పింది? నేను మార్క్స్ అప్డేట్ చేయాలంటే ఈ 2 టేబుల్స్కి, ఈ 2 ఫైల్స్కి అప్డేట్ చేస్తేనే ఈ పర్టికులర్ స్టూడెంట్ రిజల్ట్ పాస్ ఆర్ ఫెయిల్ ఇట్ విల్ డిస్ప్లే. yes or no? yes or no? Now what happened? Here only mathematics department file is updated. Due to some errors or some system failure, music department file is not updated. Then what will happen? What is the result here? It will show nothing there. It will hold, right? yes or no? Uphold lo unpotadi due to some server issue. This we call it as a inconsistency. Okay, what is the meaning of inconsistency? Is nothing but the same data is available at different locations are not same unnaya. ikkada update అయిపోయింది మార్క్స్, ఇక్కడ అయిందా? that we call it as a inconsistency. The database always it should be in consistency state. consistency అంటే ఏంటి? సేమ్ డేటా ఎక్కడెక్కడ డిఫరెంట్ లొకేషన్స్లో ఉందో ఆ సేమ్ డేటా అప్డేట్ అయి ఉండాలి, సేమ్ డేటా అయి ఉండాలమ్మా. ఇప్పుడు సేమ్ డేటా మ్యాచ్ అవుతుంది ఇక్కడ. హియర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అప్డేటెడ్ విత్ మార్క్స్ 90, బట్ హియర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎంప్టీ. yes or no? This we call it as a inconsistency. If it is updated with 100 means we will be call it as a consistent data. అర్థమైందా? What is the difference between consistency and inconsistency? Consistency. What is inconsistency? Multiple copies present at different locations are not same, called as inconsistency. What is inconsistency? Repeat along with me. Multiple copies present at different locations are not same. Okay, so what is consistency then? Multiple copies present at different locations are same, called as consistency. Are you getting? yes or no? అర్థమవుతుందా? వాట్ ఈజ్ ఇన్కన్సిస్టెన్సీ? ఎవరు కాళ్ళు బిజీగా ఉన్నారమ్మా, నేను కూడా చెప్పుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోయినా, మీకు అర్థమైనా అవ్వకపోయినా. వాట్ ఈజ్ ఇన్కన్సిస్టెన్సీ? multiple copies present at different locations are not same, called as data inconsistency. What is data redundancy? బండ గుర్తు పెట్టుకోవాలి. డేటా redundancy is nothing but duplication of data. What is inconsistency? Multiple copies present at different locations are not same, called as data inconsistency. So if we are having this inconsistency means drawback or advantage? డ్రాబ్యాక్ అడ్వాంటేజా? ఎందుకు? ఆ కాపీస్ ఎక్కడెక్కడ ఉన్నాయో ఫైల్స్లో దానిలో సేమ్ డేటా లేదు కాబట్టి దిస్ ఈజ్ ఎ బిగ్ డ్రాబ్యాక్. సో దిస్ విల్ నాట్ హ్యాపెన్ ఇన్ డేటాబేస్ మేనేజ్మెంట్ సిస్టమ్. That's why we go for database management system. There will be no redundancy, there will be no inconsistency data. That's why we go for database management system. What is the first disadvantage? What is the first disadvantage? Data redundancy and data inconsistency. What is data redundancy? What is data redundancy? What is data inconsistency? Multiple copies present at different locations are not same, called as inconsistency. What is consistency? So these drawbacks will be there in which one? DBMS or file system? అర్థమైందా? Yes or no? So file system లో redundancy ఉంటుంది, అంటే duplication of data will be there, inconsistency will. That's why we go for అర్థమైందా? So in DBMS no redundant data will be there, inconsistency will not be there. Okay, is it clear? Next, second one, difficulty in accessing data. Second one, difficulty in accessing data. Second disadvantage of file system is difficult in accessing data. What is the first one? What is the first one? Data redundancy, data inconsistency. What is the second one? Difficulty in accessing data. Now look at here. For each and every time, if I want to open a file, okay, if I want to open a file, if I want to view a file, okay, I want to write a new program to access a file. అర్థమవుతుందా? ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఓపెన్ చేయాలి అంటే ఏం చేయాలి? నేను ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి. ఆ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేయడానికి నేను ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి, క్లోజ్ చేయడానికి ఒక ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి, ఓకేనా? దాన్ని ఆపరేట్ చేయడానికి ఇంకో ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి. సో ఇప్పుడు డిఫికల్టా కాదా? Yes or no? So difficult in accessing data is nothing but whenever each and every time, okay, if I want to view the file, if I want to open a file, if I want to close a file, every time I need to write a new program. That will feel the user too difficult to do this task. Yes or no? So difficulty in accessing data is nothing but need to write a new program to carry out new task. అర్థమైందా? ఇది కూడా డిసడ్వాంటేజా కాదా? ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? I need to write a new program. If I want to do modification in a file means I need to write a new program. If I want to close a file means I need to write a new program. Like this, many programs will coming new means what I need to do? I need to write a new program to do each and every task. So that will feel a difficult in accessing data. Okay? User will feel difficult in accessing data. So this is a big disadvantage. Yes or no? What is the first disadvantage I said? What is the first disadvantage I said? Data. What is the second one? Write down. For each and every time, beside difficult in accessing data, write down. For each and every time, if a new task comes, we need to write a new program we need to write a new program. Whenever task comes to carry out, whenever task comes to carry out, each new task, to carry out each new task, in order to avoid this, we go for DBMS. This we go for DBMS. Yes. What is the first disadvantage of file system? Data redundancy. And what is the second one? What is difficulty in accessing data? So whenever a new task comes, means we need to write a new program. So this the user will feel too difficult in accessing data. ఇప్పుడు ఫైల్ ఓపెన్ చేయడానికి ఈజీగా వన్ క్లిక్తో ఓపెన్ చేయొచ్చు కదమ్మా. దానికి కాకుండా న్యూ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలంటే డిఫికల్టే కదా యూజర్కి. సో డిఫికల్టీ ఇన్ యాక్సెసింగ్ డేటా. నెక్స్ట్ థర్డ్ వన్, డేటా ఐసోలేషన్. థర్డ్ డిసడ్వాంటేజ్ ఈజ్ డేటా isolation. Data isolation. Data isolation means formats. Data isolation means మీరు మాట్లాడితే పాయింట్స్ మిస్ అవుతారమ్మా. Each and every point is important here I am saying. If you disturb you, I will not explain clearly. That's what I am saying. Okay? So data isolation means you need to blindly remember it is a format. Now tell me, the text will be in several formats. Nowadays we are using many formats, right? Yes or no? Like document. Inka చెప్పండమ్మా, ఫైల్స్ ఏం యూజ్ చేయట్లేదా? ఏమేమి యూజ్ చేస్తున్నారు? టెక్స్ట్ ఫైల్స్, వర్డ్ ఫైల్స్, పీపీటీ, పీడిఎఫ్, ఇంకా ఎక్సెల్, పవర్ పాయింట్. ఏంటో వైట్ షర్ట్ ఏమో చెప్తున్నాడు. ఎక్సెల్ చెప్పాను కదా, ఎక్సెల్. ఇంకా అంతేనా? పీడిఎఫ్, డాక్యుమెంట్స్, వర్డ్ ఫైల్, పవర్ పాయింట్, ఎక్సెల్. ఇంకా అంతేనా? JSON files, CSV files, doc files. Yes or no? So there are many word file formats. Okay? Many word file formats are there. So what is the second disadvantage? I said it is interrelated here. That's why I am asking. What is the second disadvantage? What is the meaning of difficulty in accessing data? Difficulty in accessing data ante entama? If at all a new task comes, means we need to write a new program. Now here in data isolation I said it formats, multiple file formats. Is the same data is duplicated, yes or no? So this data, some second year CSC data is there. This is available in doc format. This is available in PDF format. This is available in Excel format. Okay. This is available in some CSV format. That means what here? The same data is repeated everywhere. Yes or no? What is the first disadvantage we have seen here? What is the first disadvantage, ma? Redundancy ante enti? Duplication. Ikkada duplicate avutunda leda? The same data is duplicated in different formats like PDF, Excel, CSV, JSON files. Disadvantage, advantage? Disadvantage, advantage? Okay. Now one more disadvantage is there with the data isolation. If I want to open this file, what I need to do? ఏం చేయాలి? we need to write a new program. ఇది ఓపెన్ చేయాలన్నా న్యూ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలి, ఇది ఓపెన్ చేయాలన్నా న్యూ ప్రోగ్రామ్, ఇది ఓపెన్ చేయాలన్నా న్యూ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రాయాలా లేదా? సో there are two disadvantages with the data isolation. What are that one? Data redundancy and difficulty in accessing data. That's why I am saying these are interrelated. Yes or no? Data redundancy is same file, same information is duplicated in document file, PDF file, Excel file, Word file, like that. Yes or no? So this is repeated everywhere. So to access again this one, we feel difficult. Okay, there are two disadvantages. So note on the data isolation. Data isolation means formats, in brackets formats. Isolation means data can be many formats. Data can be many formats, either text comma PDF comma Excel comma CSV comma JSON files. So same data can be repeated in different formats. Same data can be repeated in different formats. For each format, we need to develop an application. For each format, we need to develop an application for accessing data, so that can be avoided by using database management system. Okay, so this is the third drawback. What is the third drawback? Data isolation means you need to blindly remember that isolation means formats. Isolation means boys. Isolation means same data is replicated in different formats. By that we are having two disadvantages. What are that? Data redundancy and difficulty in accessing data. Ardhamainda? Next, fourth one, integrity problems. Fourth disadvantage is integrity problem. So here accuracy and inconsistency, write down accuracy and inconsistency can be avoided using DBMS. Accuracy and inconsistency can be avoided using DBMS. Now look at your example. In banking database, yes, you get up, fourth or fifth bench, middle. So in banking database, Customer is there, customer file is there. Okay, in customer file what are the fields will be there? ఏముంటాయి? Yes.